What's up, everyone? Today we have a John Deere 6.5 horsepower push mower. It's a JS63. I think there's like 4 or 5 different types of JS63s, or I don't remember. There's a couple different types, but they're all more or less the same. The problem is the owner says that they need a new belt. How they came to that deduction, I'm not 100% sure, but we just happen to have a new belt waiting, and we're going to install it, and hopefully the owner was right and that's all needed. I think what we're going to do is, unlike some of the like Hondas or whatnot where the belt runs underneath the deck, it actually runs on the top. So we need to take off this cover, which means we're going to want to take off the bag and potentially the little side chute on the side. I don't think we're gonna have to do that, but just in case we might, but definitely the bag so we can get some good access to it. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna take the bag off and we'll start removing. 2 T25 nuts and bolts. Well, the nut was 5/16 were in the back and then 2 on top. And after that, I hope it could just come right off. Maybe one day all the way come out. There we go. Yeah, he's definitely right. The belt is not there. Well, that is definitely going to be a little hard to get anything done now, isn't it? Let us... We're going to take the blade off. Well, I guess technically we wouldn't have to, but we got the cover off, so that's good. Let's see about the cable and everything is good, and cable seems fine. Crunchy noise is the spring going back and forth. So far, everything appears like it's exactly what we expected. And I just want to make sure the belt is what we needed. Yep. This isn't a John Deere belt. I gave the owner a couple options, but it's a D&D Dura Prime belt, 3321. Let's see here. The part number is 1195072. And we'll see if this is the right belt. According to the website, this is a replacement for the John Deere official belt. The John Deere official belt was $19.99, I want to say. This was $9.99, which, I'd rather have a John Deere belt anyway. I remove the blade, have it on its side, carburetor side up, spark plug disconnected. You don't want to be one-arm jack, so you don't have to remove the blade. But I'm going to be sharpening this blade anyway, so I'm going to take it off. But just know that you could go around the blade. Just understand the fact that you might ruin it, so just take off the blade. Gonna shove this through. Go on the other side. I think there's like a post or something. There we go. Make sure this is in place. Now I need to actuate the transmission a little bit here. Come on. There we go. Done. Blade has been, belt has been installed. So I'm going to sharpen the blade and put the blade back on. We'll give it a pull and see what we're going to happen. Now, earlier I did mention the carb is facing up and the spark plug is disconnected. The reason why, I'm sure you're aware, But if you're not, anytime you do blade work, disconnect the spark plug. You don't want it to accidentally start running. It probably won't, but you don't want to take that chance. And then reason why it's important on the carburetor side up is because the air filter is there, and the chances of you soaking the air filter with oil through the crankcase vent, or maybe fuel from the carburetor could go in the air filter. There's a few things that could happen. Just better to have that because the air filter is going to be saved. I'm going to go ahead and get this put back together. Have it all put back together. Put the bolts in, tighten them down. I put the bag back on. You don't really have to, but so I would hope it'd be known without saying, but before, with no belt, the wheels would not move at all unless you pushed it. So if I pull on the bail to engage the transmission, we should see the wheels move. I'm going to lift it up because, well, it's on a table. So let's give it a pull. The owner said that it does run. It takes like 1 or 2 pulls, but it should run. I'm gonna take his word on that. I'm gonna make sure there's gas. It's not a lot, but there's some. I reconnected the spark plug. So what you saw there was me over priming it. So that's it. If you have a JS63, like I said, sometimes they have like a C or X, or I forget the letter behind it. They're all the same series. The belt is exactly the same. So other than that, should be about it. Now, a couple things to go over. One, you can go to the store and just buy, or like an auto store, and buy just the belt. What you are going to look for, let me show you real quick. I don't exactly remember the dimensions. It's a V belt, 35 inches outside circumference, and it's a 3/8 inch wide. Now if you look up on John Deere's website, it's like 34.97 or 34.89, very close to 35 inches. In addition to that, it's not quite 3/8. I think it's a little under 3/8. This belt is a little bigger and a little wider, but as you can tell, it works just fine. So we should be set to go. If you like what you see, keep watching, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, SmallEngine101. If you have any questions, leave a comment below, and I'll catch you on the next video. Have a good day.